All right, so this is the, as you can see, the campaign. I'm not going to give away Anita's material, of course, but it's Anita's campaign that I set up for her in AdWords. And so for her particular product, which is beach towels. And you can see how that's going. She's had 90 clicks, 16% CTR, which is just nuts. Very, very low amount of cost per click, which is what Hitton's referring to, for a low cost. So that $58 made Anita $6,500 plus got her to position number 2 on Amazon search. So pretty sexy results. All right, so what Hitton's saying is this. When you initially set up your listing on Google, Google will give you guidelines as to what to bid. So this amount here, CPC, the average amount that you should bid, cost per click, all right? Now, Google is a business that's in the business of making money. So naturally, they're going to want you to bid as high as possible. Sergey Brin needs more money for his flying cars, which are awesome, by the way. And so please spend money on Google AdWords. Well, you want other people to spend money on Google AdWords. You want to do it smart. So what I do is this. I take their suggested bid and I half it. I just half it and I start with that and I let it run for a week and I see what sort of traction I can get, what sort of information I can get, and what I'm looking to do. Again, I'm just going to pause my screen. I don't want to give away any sensitive data. Let's just go to google.com.au. Now this is not going to work and I just know it's not going to work, but I'm going to do it anyway. So let's just see what happens. Let me just think of a lawyer Sydney. What about commercial? Let's just try that. Lawyer Sydney. All right, well that's not too bad. So what I am aiming to do on the SERPs, the search engine results page, is I'm looking to be either in posi number 1, so that's posi number 1 just there. I want to be in posi number 1 or typically in posi number 4. Now the way that I would want to be in posi number 4 is if the search results showed advertisements on this what's called the right rail, which is this part here. So if there was a competitive niche, lawyers usually is, if you do that search in Australia, you'll see it's littered with people. If you do that search in Australia, there'll be advertisements down here. If that's the case, you want to be in the top one just here, which is usually posi number 4, all right? So low competition, I want to be posi number 1. High competition, I want to be posi number 4. So that's the kind of strategy that we're going after. All right, so now let's come back to Anita's campaign. And again, this is all covered, by the way, how I set this whole thing up is all covered in my advanced inner circle, which if you join kind of now, you'll get access to. What you need to do once you've got some test data running for say a week Hitton is come and alter your columns. So you modify your columns just like that. And we're going to go to performance. And we want to click the average position one there and then apply it. And you can see here, look, my average position is 1.6. So that's perfect. That tells me I'm basically in position number 1 for all the keywords I'm bidding on in Anita's account, which tells me we're kicking ass on Google. That's perfect. I know there isn't a great deal of competition for the keywords we're going after. And so I feel very good that we've set up her campaign properly, and indeed the results speak for themselves. $6,500 in a week, plus now ranking in posi number 2 on the Amazon search engine results page. So Hitton, that's what you want to do. Start with 50% of what you're suggested to bid, and then you've got to alter it, and you're looking to get into either posi number 1 or posi number 4, depending on the search term and the level of competition. I hope that helps, mate. Google AdWords is flipping awesome, and hardly anybody uses it, and And that's great. Please, nobody else watching this use Google AdWords, unless of course you're in the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs, and then you should all use it because it's flipping awesome. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.